Uh, can you repeat that because I'm just a little bit busy with my girl. I missed it. What you say?
So the question was, anybody here using Property Radar?
Uh, okay, and that
Yeah.
is
No,
how
I use
much?
an app called Prop Stream, which is similar, but it's not Property Radar. But it's just a database. I have a database of the whole country. How much equity they have, who owns it, all that kind of stuff.
How much?
Mortgage.
How much did you pay for?
That's $97 a month. We've had it for years. We use it for our investing portfolio and stuff. It's very good
Oh,
for everything, like
That
property.
has
oh,
phone numbers?
Does not give you phone numbers. I skip trace those. You look those up with a separate app. It costs you about two cents a number, 2.5 cents a number. So we download lists and get numbers and then reach out that way.
All right, so if I can pivot, let's do this. Kevin, I know you've got your hand up, so whatever you want to share with us is awesome. And I want to
Yeah,
hear a couple scripts from your breakout rooms, guys.
yeah, and actually, that's about a script. Actually, we had a terrific role play here. Danielle, a brand new agent, came on, and also James. And James actually used to be in new construction. So we role played a new construction script, a buyer calling, but the buyer who was calling only interested in what kind of a special deal can you work for me on financing? So James was very expertly trying to get me into the home, into the model home, and we role played that. So that was very, very good. So he will definitely leverage his new construction experience. And James is also a new licensee. So here you go.
Love hearing that. Hey, James, can you jump in here and share that with us?
Yeah. What would you like to know?
Well, role play it with me. I'm calling and I'm interested in new construction.
Okay. You gonna call me then?
Yeah. That's what we're doing, right, Kevin?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, hi, this is James.
James, what's up?
Not much. How about you today? Who's this?
I'm good. Hey, my name is John Dietz. I'm calling on this new construction property and love to get in and take a look at it, but kind of wondering what you can do to help me get a better deal.
Can you tell me a little bit about what you're looking for as price range, size of home, 1 story, 2 story?
Absolutely. So blah, blah, blah. That's all the information.
Okay. Thanks. So it sounds like you want to do something that's a little bit more of a 1 story, a little bit more value, downsizing. We've got some 3 or 4 different communities here within our 3 or 4 different home communities within our section here. We do have one of the things we talked about. Yeah, you said you're looking for a little bit of a deal. We are running a program right now, as a lot of builders are, where we bought into lower interest rates, and we're about 4.95% interest rate for qualified buyers. So was wondering if you could have time either today or sometime over the weekend to swing by the model, and we could go over what those parameters are, and
Yeah, you've got
a
me.
couple inventory homes.
You've got me. You had me a minute ago. So that's exactly what I was looking for. So really awesome job there, James. Thank you. And Kevin, thanks for
Thanks.
bringing that to our attention. Sean, talk to us.
Well, I was trying, you said new script, and so I was trying out. I can't say it was a script, but we went through it. Joe the master had a lot of critique, which was great. This was a unrepresented buyer script to get them either to kind of put a fork in the conversation where you determine, yes, they don't want to use an agent, or they're open to it and what that looks like as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so you kind of ask the question and then they answer it, and depending on which answer they give you, you go in that direction until they don't want to go in that direction anymore, and then come back.
Can you give me an example?
Yeah, so they come in and we go, hey, John, what did you think of the house?
Yeah, I love it. It's great.
Okay. Are you working with an agent right now?
No, I'm not.
Okay, that's great. Would you like me to help you find an agent?
Oh, that's an interesting question. Okay, that caught me off guard. Good job, Sean. No, I don't really think I need an agent.
Okay, so you like the house? Is it a house you think you would make an offer on?
Yeah, I'm ready to go, man.
That's awesome. So it sounds like you want to come in unrepresented. Is that right?
That was good too, guys. So what does that mean?
Well, it just means that I'm the list agent, so I represent the seller, and you would come in without an agent, unrepresented. And so one of the benefits could be the buyer's agent commission could be negotiated into the sale price. That's usually what we see with unrepresented buyers.
All right, really good stuff there, Sean. Thank you.
John, but I would put on the end of that. Look, sometimes you can negotiate some of the buyer's agent commission on top of that, but the downside is you don't have representation, so you may end up paying a higher price.
Okay, Sean's nodding his head. He agrees with you. So
Yeah, I think for me, I'm just trying to determine which way they want to go.
yeah,
Well, I
Jack,
think you just, my point is just put a little doubt in them. Should I really be unrepresented?
well, here's the problem with that, okay? And I see Jacqueline kind of doing this, which if I'm reading right means I'm not sure I agree with that. Yeah, okay, good. So I'm a mind reader now, Jacqueline. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, and Jacqueline, tell me if you agree with me. If I have the listing and I want both sides of this transaction, could I possibly be talking this person into going out and getting a buyer agent, someone else other than me, right? And I want to work both sides of this deal. So I get where you're coming from, Brian. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just putting that out there as additional thought.
Yeah, we can't represent. Joe's right. We in Texas, we're unable to represent both parties. Other states may be that case. I don't know.
Right. So it's an unrepresented buyer in Texas. Can you still get paid a buyer's commission on that deal?
Depends what company you're with, because
Okay.
we only charge our fee. We don't charge the other parties the buyer's agent's fees. That's negotiated in Texas with our company.
Okay, I understand. Totally
Yeah.
get it. Now,
So I guess it depends on the situation.
yeah.
Sorry, really quickly, the listing agreement I use has a regular commission and then an unrepresented buyer's
That's
commission.
right.
So you can, if the situation happens and the seller's already agreed to pay you X amount over your commission, that comes into play as well.
For an unrepresented buyer. Is that legal
Yeah.
in Texas, Brian? I'm assuming it is since Sean's in Texas.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
You just have to cover all bases, you have to get them to sign a document that says
Okay.
Sean is not representing them.
Okay. And when you take a listing, why would you not include that in your listing agreement? There's an addition, there's a fee of blank for an unrepresented buyer. Everybody here should be doing that, regardless of what state you're in.
Yeah, you have to do that because so many buyers want to come unrepresented now
That's
because
right.
of what they've heard. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
You guys that are in Texas, I'm also in Texas, and I agree with you guys but I haven't had many listing appointments. So how do I put that into the listing agreement?
It's in your listing agreement. There's a
It's
place
in one of the
for
listing
There's a
agreements.
section that says unrepresented buyer, and you
That's
can
right.
keep your whole fee. In paragraph 5.
Okay, thank you.
Guys, we're over time. Hawk, I'm not going to be able to get to you today, buddy. I'm
I
sorry.
was just gonna say something on that, but it's fine.
Quick.
No.
Okay, Michael Wiseman, super quick, since you
It's a super quick, and we discussed prospecting for rent by owners, which is which I've done effectively. It's a 30-second script. You call up if you're around a property, ring, hello.
Yeah.
I says, John, I'm calling about the property for rent over in Bangor, Maine. You'd say, whatever you say, it's rented, it's not rented. John, that's great. The reason I'm calling is I'm just curious, for the right price, would you think of selling this property versus renting it?
Yeah, I agree with that 1,000%, guys. You should be making those calls.
If they say no, say I make calls like this every day. Are you looking to add? Because I get properties to sell, and you'll get a buyer. And we've done a lot with investors like that. So there you go.
There we go. All right, that was good work today, guys. Quick, in and out. Make it a great weekend. Oh, Monday, raise your hand if you want to host this call Monday. All right, I'm going to leave it open long enough for you to put your, Michael, you got it, to put your Zoom link in the chat. Everybody copy and paste that Zoom link. I'm going to be in the infield at the Daytona 500 tonight through Monday afternoon, staying in a luxury coach bus. So don't feel bad for me.
Okay.
Amazing.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
So is that going to be the same link, John?
No, it's not. Michael's going to put a link in the chat. It's going to be on. We can't do it that way.
It's right there.
Zoom doesn't like us doing that. It's www.zoomwithmw.com. Copy it, paste it.
Yep. I can also put the.
Can you put that in Workplace too and Hive so that everybody that's not here that's looking for us on Monday doesn't go to my Zoom link and think that I just ditched everybody?
Well, I think that's the actual link right there too.
Hey, John, actually, there's a little trick you can do when you go into your Zoom settings, specifically for this Zoom. You can change the description of this Zoom in the account and put in that redirect URL that Michael has.
I'll remember that next time, Kevin. It sounds like too much work for me right now, if I'm being honest with you.
I'll post it over in Hive and the other groups.
Okay.
Too.
All right.
I'll send
guys, I'll see everybody on Tuesday.
Take care. Have a great weekend.
All right, man. Make it a great weekend, guys.
Thank you.
All right, go get them.